everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in to another Bible teaching. I want to help you today to know how to get the results you desire. First of all, if we are striving to, make everything out here happen for us, we have to understand that you have to go inside in order to make that happen. We spend a lot of time going outside. Exterior living is truly our defeat. All the answers are on the inside. So I would not say, it's like it's just in your body. It's in your mind. It's the way you think. The world is supposed to bend towards your inner conviction. Your conviction's not in your physical body. It's in your mind. What it is you truly believe. When Jesus said, I am the way, the truth, and the life, he said that with conviction. He knew it. There was something he knew about the way he was thinking that was righteous and that was right and could guarantee the results he got. Well, you and I are equipped with the same kind of body and the same kind of mind. We have just been trained to use our mind through the five physical senses instead of going and using the mind based on the word of life. So we don't have much word of life preached. That always seems to be the issue. If we could ever get enough word of life, we would begin to see our potential. So we're wanting the world to kind of bend to us, all right, but we don't know how to make that happen. Well, see, the world responds not to your effort. See, that's what we're used to. We'll get out there and do a good job, and you'll get paid really well for doing it. If you impress the boss enough, he'll give you a promotion. But the world doesn't respond to all those kinds of physical effort. No, the world responds to your assumption. What it is you already know about yourself, where you have confidence. See, if you know you're a loser, you'll probably lose in about everything you put your hands to. But if you know you're a winner, your confidence, your conviction will cause the world to bend towards you. Now, when I talk about the world, I'm not just talking about this, place out here, all the physical things and just matter and all of that. I'm talking about the world you have in your mind. Whatever it is you desire, the things that you don't see out here, it's going to have to come from another world, right? Like I can't see where my money's going to be able to produce that house or that car. So we're going to have to get it from somewhere else. Well, you don't have to, call God from heaven and Lord, just bless me with some money. No. How about let's learn how to think differently about the way we see ourselves, and let's start acting like the Bible tells us to. Let the rich say they are strong. Well, when he talks about saying, it's not just talking about speaking with your mouth. It's like the confession is in here in the mind. Let's start thinking we're rich when it looks like we're not. Let's start thinking that we're healed when it appears that we're not. It's your thinking. Now, whatever you think, you become. So the world and everything around you in your mind is going to conform to that. And then that creates an atmosphere around you that will draw all of those things that you think towards you. And this is the way we cause these things to happen. You don't just work hard out here. That's already proven to be a system that kills people. Everybody's working hard, but they're working themselves to the grave, But we can work inside to work out our own salvation, not work out here, but work it out from within us. This is what has to happen. All of that takes place when we learn how to use the mind in its right place. So we start thinking through righteousness. So we don't walk around and act through lack or act from lack. You act from fullness. You act as if you're the fullness of the thing. This begins to build your confidence. And your confidence is the thing that knows that that whatever you ask or make demand on, it shall be done. So you're the one in control. It's not God in control. God's given us the measure of faith, given us a measure or a measuring stick that we can use to gauge whether we're using the mind right. What's that measuring stick? It's called words. The measuring stick is based on the words you're using and where you're getting those words from. If we can process words that go straight to the mind of Christ on the inside of you, that speak to your divine nature, that speak to your potential, that give you confidence, that builds you up, that keeps the flame of fire on the inside of you, and keeps this thing just moving all the time, just keeps it progressing and progressing, then I'm telling you, you're going to grow and draw all of that you see inside. It'll come to you. It's not something you have to chase. It's something you become. So, you can't just bend to what everybody else thinks about you. The truth is, the sun doesn't apologize for its brightness and for its glory, and neither should you. But if you don't know you're a son, if you don't know you're an offspring of God, then obviously that's the problem. You have to know who you are, get your thinking right, begin to speak and think from the right position. And when you do that, you will draw all things to you. This is where we're going to increase. This is where the abundant life is. And you know what? It doesn't take you giving money to do that. It's thinking. It's this changing this thing. That's what's going to make it all happen for you. So let's just kind of set all the traditions aside, all the church traditions aside, and let's start changing the way we think. Do that today. God bless you.